Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting episode of the Super Carlin Gaming Mario Kart 8 Roulette Challenge, where Ben and I are trying to 3-star every cup on randomly chosen carts and characters.
I feel like we need to work on our accent game because it always falls apart.
I mean, that wasn't really accent, it was just like deep voice.
Deep voicing it.
Deep voicing it, and yeah, it sort of fell apart at the end. I was like, am I doing a voice at all? Yeah, anyway.
Or does it just sound like me?
Does it just sound like me talking slowly? Anyway, guys, great news. Callie's back!
Hey, what up?
What up?
She's so excited. She'll be reading us the questions again. Oh, man. So, I guess, let's get Callie. Can we get some randomly generated numbers?
17.
Woo! 15, 16, 17! Toad. All right. It's a good
you were
start.
Toad recently.
Was I?
I think so.
Well, Toad's a good one. Toad's like a top tier racer.
Top tier racer.
Top tier. Maybe we'll
24.
Alright.
make good use of them.
So, 7, 14, 21, 2, 3. Bowser.
Oh boy, rough.
Ooh.
Rougher.
He's so big.
It's a big one. Were we both on the standard cart? That's lame.
I think
we did. Oh wait, you. Okay.
I think it's because we brought the controllers to my house
Oh,
for
okay.
New Year, so everything got
Everything's
reset.
a little reset. There we
Yeah.
go. Well, either way, let's keep going.
13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. The Mercedes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, lame. Standard.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Okay.
Alright.
Well, it's pretty down the middle except for the traction. We'll see how it goes.
It's so casual.
It's
though.
so casual.
Just like,
I'm just like cruising in my Benz.
yeah.
You know.
7.
7. Ooh.
Ooh, the bad wagon. It's fitting for your character.
Yes, it is.
21.
Oh, what? Oh, how boring. I guess there's 21 even
Yeah.
on the tires.
26.
What?
There must be, I think there's 13 on the kites and you got 26.
26. Oh
So
my-
you just did 2 full cycles. Man, how boring.
It's an atrocity.
Oh my God, look at your stats. Those are,
Oh my, it's so
you're
fast.
oh my gosh.
And the handling is so
The
bad.
handling is so bad. You're just gonna, there's only straight lines, you're gonna be great.
I hope those straight lines.
Straight lines.
I hope we have like the dirt bike.
Yeah, where the dirt track, I don't at all remember where we were.
Does that mean we could just pick Excite
we
Bike
could
Arena?
pick Excite Bike.
I think we should.
I think we did the Frogger Cup. Okay. Let's just do it. Why not?
Let's
New
do
year,
it.
new rules. We're gonna start at the Egg Cup and try and give Ben an advantage at Excite Bike Arena.
Woohoo.
We came really close last time on this one.
Oh,
I think I lost it at the Mute City, so we got it. We can do it.
It's on.
I've
It
got-
is on.
We got Toad. We got a real high speed Bowser.
A very high speed.
We got Callie back.
Yeah.
Maybe Derek's just been the problem. I feel
Maybe.
like we did
Oh,
really
no.
good. We did great at 150cc when we started, you know.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Oh boy, here we go.
New
All right, let's
year.
go, Toad. Let's do it. New year.
Speaking of New Year, I think we should talk about New Year's resolutions.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh.
Do you think it's like... Do you think they're lame? Like, should they exist?
Oh.
Do you
Oh,
have
man.
them?
Interesting question. So
Should
it wasn't.
we-
It's not just what is ours. It's whether or not the
Whether or
idea
not they're worth it
altogether-
at all.
Oh, yeah. Are they
Oh.
meaningless, or do you think there's good intentions?
You know, I think it's like an ignition point. I'm sure that there are people who make changes as a result of it. I think in general, yes, it's a very idealistic, hopeful thing. Like, a lot of times I think people are just biting off more than they can chew whenever they're like, this is gonna be the major life change I'm gonna make, and I'm gonna be going to the gym every day, and it's
Right.
like you're giving yourself way too lofty of like a life change.
yeah, I don't think it's bad to like set new goals for yourself. I think the idea that that you should maybe only do it once a year is like
Right.
maybe not the best. Like that's it's great to do this, but maybe you should like reevaluate it like every like month or few months or something. To like, where am I, and keep moving and making adjustments. I think it's unrealistic to think, yeah, you're just gonna wake up tomorrow and be a different person.
Right.
But it's
right,
not it's not a bad thing to like try and set new goals for yourself. But and it's like it is a good ignition point because it feels like a fresh start. Although realistically,
Nothing has changed.
nothing really
Yeah.
changes from December 30th. Oh God, hit a mushroom.
I'm doing so poorly right now.
I'm doing okay.
No, that being said, so my resolution, if you will, is basically just kind of this concept that I've been talking about with you guys for a while anyway, but sort of just living on purpose, with the rough idea of making sure, or trying to make sure that, like, the things that you're spending your time doing are in some way, shape, or form helping you accomplish, like, a larger goal.
Sure.
So it's like, for example, like me and you weightlift.
Yes.
And it's like, it's almost like to what end?
Yeah, so you can make it to the next workout, right?
Right,
yeah.
so you can make it to the next workout. Like why? Am I doing it just purely to be healthy, or am I doing it because I want to
compete
at some point in time?
Yeah.
That's the thing, is that, like, it's not something that comes naturally enough to me to where I feel like I would be competitive at it. So, like, is that where you harness the efforts of it?
I mean, I think even if it's just because you want to be healthy, that's like the place we lift as well is very focused on, like,
wellness,
like wellness and, like, making sure you can move, like, properly and all that. So yeah, I think that's. Do you have a purpose behind it?
Well, so that's the thing, and I think really what my goal is with the concept overall is maybe even to assign myself goals that maybe I wouldn't have otherwise had. So it's
okay.
like, it's almost like, okay, so maybe since I'm doing this, maybe I should put competing in a weightlifting competition on my list of, like, things to chase.
Maybe it's like, yeah, what does this open up to you?
Right, exactly.
Ben, this is your round, by the way.
I know. We're doing this whole thing just for this.
If we don't, this is the reason we decided, like, if you don't win this round, and if neither of us win this round, it's going to be really embarrassing. And
Well,
I'm personally not off to a great start.
You're not?
No.
Oh, gosh, I am ahead of you. Personally,
Yeah.
although my rig is basically
It is basically designed for this course. Get in a straight line and move. Okay, back up a second. Oh, you're in first. Okay, excellent. Okay, good. Man,
all good things.
all good things. Yeah. Okay,
Does the
my
mud
own.
slow you down here? Sorry.
It can. I think if you're just going straight through it, nothing much happens. But if you're, like, turning, that's when the trouble starts.
Oh, the trouble ensues. Oh no.
Oh no, I see you.
That was like the slowest wipeout ever. Felt like it was in slow motion. Okay, sorry. What were you about to ask me?
I was gonna say, I don't know if my own personal New Year's resolution, if there really was one. I'm not really sure I have, like, a resolution, like this is something I want to change, just, like, stuff I want to get done in 2018.
Right. Okay. So I have a friend who is every year she will assign just, like, a new bucket list for the year. So
Right.
it's
Sure.
like, they are goals that, like, she's attempting to accomplish over the course of the year. And having known her for a long time, she's dating one of my best friends. She is usually very good about actually hitting all of them.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's a better way to go about it. Like,
Right.
things you just want to get done this year.
Exactly. And I think we've
no.
almost
Oh,
even got to
no.
a point. I'm just getting clobbered here.
Oh no! I just got hit right at the finish line with the blue shell. No! This is awful. No! Crap! Ah, I'm so mad. The blue shell hit me, like, on the finishing stretch.
I can't even tell you how terrible the turning is on this thing. Like,
I believe it.
it
doesn't
so
look good.
horrendously slow.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, we're not gonna 3-star it.
We're not gonna 3-star
We're just
it.
gonna answer questions. I didn't even say it. So I think the only real big one I have is to just, like, I want to get the 52 uploads on the vlog channel.
Okay, perfect.
Which is just, like, that's once a week, which
Right.
is what I'm already at. So that's like my main goal. That's the thing I want to, like, focus on. Make sure I don't, like, lose focus on that.
Right. Well, and I think that's going to be one of those things that you're going to be able to look back on. We're talking about Jonathan Carlin vlogs, in case anybody is not aware of it.
Go subscribe.
Yeah, go subscribe. We'll put
yeah.
a card in the corner.
Yeah.
If someone remembers. Oh boy, okay.
But I think it's going to be so great as your sort of, like, memory folder for...
Yeah, it's been a lot of... It's weird because, like, I've got it, like, on a 2-week delay. Like, when the episodes come out, they're happening from 2 weeks ago. So some people are, like, saying in the comments, like, what, this needs to be more, like, real time. And I'm like, maybe it does. But I also, like, kind of enjoy being able to look back at, like, it's weird when you can reflect on, like, what's happened just 2 weeks ago.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
How much has happened since then.
Right,
I found
right.
it, like, really, like, almost, like, meditative or, like, therapeutic in a way. To, like, see, like, how much has changed. Especially, like, with Luke. He was in the NICU for so long. And it was like, man, look, he's been in the NICU and we've been in this situation, but look how far we've come. Like, look how much has changed. Like,
Right.
you know, you can like really lose focus on all that.
Right, yeah, it's like only 2 weeks have passed, but so much has changed.
But like,
in 2 weeks.
well, a lot has happened, even though like day to day, it doesn't feel like much has changed. So that's been pretty cool already, and I'm sure as he actually starts growing and can like walk and talk and do things, that'll be all the better and more interesting. But anyway, so man, we spent a long time on that one question.
Yeah, oh yeah. Callie, actually, do you have a New Year's resolution?
I mean,
52 vlogs as well, man.
oh god.
Wow, man.
I love it.
I'm impressed. I
You
approve.
have my full support.
I approve, man.
Oh, thanks, guys. I don't know. I feel like if I have any, they're missions I've already set in my life.
They're just
Okay.
like
I'm not
ongoing.
waiting until New Year's. Because I
Okay.
didn't like plan anything, but like if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Like
There you
got
go.
it.
I like it. I like it. Okay, well, next question.
What advice would you give to people that like don't know how to say no to people?
Oh, actually, we were just talking about this because I had somebody at my party over the weekend for New Year's who asked me like 5 minutes till the ball dropped. They were like, "I have a glitter bomb. Is it okay if I let it off in the house?" And it was like one of these situations where I was like, it's nice and polite that you ask, but it's almost also rude because I feel like there are two scenarios here. I can either be laid back and deal with glitter being in my house for the rest of forever, or I can feel like that wet blanket on the party who,
Ben.
you know, like when you're hosting, you want to be like as accommodating to your guests as humanly possible. And so it's almost like if somebody asked if they could like wash their dog in your master bathroom while they were over at your house or something. You know, it's like...
I think you can easily say no to both of those things.
I think you would say no to both
I
of those
definitely
things.
would say no to both of those things. I don't know. Yeah, I think when it comes to glitter, it's inconsiderate to even ask.
So that was the thing, yeah. So, like,
Yeah.
you know, this person
like,
asked...
you're
and,
not
like,
being like I know they put you in a position to like have to say no.
Right,
But, like
right.
you know what? It was rude of them to even ask. When it comes to glitter, the answer should always be no.
The answer should be no.
You know, there's a global glitter policy, and the answer is no.
The answer is, yeah.
Unless you are specifically outright told otherwise that it's okay, don't even assume it's okay to ask.
Sure. So that was a situation where I was like, yeah, it's totally fine. And the next day I was kind of like, yeah, I can't believe
I can't believe I said yes.
my house is covered in glitter.
Yeah.
So no big deal though. I was able to get that figured out. So really,
Oh, no.
to answer this question, how to say no to people, I've also been told that I'm like really bad about getting lured into conversations.
Here's the thing, yes and no, but like you are someone who, when you were talking to someone, it seems like it takes you forever, or like you're like really open. You have a quality about you. I don't know what it is. I can't define it at all. But people feel they can talk to you, Ben, and this is something that I have never understood. How you do it. I've been jealous of this skill at times. Like people will just talk to you in a way that it has never happened for me. Like I do not understand it at all. But at other times it is totally a curse for you because people will be texting you around the clock about inane things, and I'm like, Ben, you just have to stop talking to these people.
Right.
Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you still talking to them? And it's like, maybe I don't get it because people don't approach me in that way because I don't have this quality.
I don't have this quality.
But
Well, so I'm gonna try to. I feel like that's a compliment. I'm gonna take that as a
maybe your New Year's resolution would be to say no to people.
Maybe because it is no. Okay, second. There we go.
I got first. That was pretty
Whoa,
good. That's a
alright,
hard course.
alright.
How did? Yeah, that car. Well done.
I think it's wide, you know, so
It is a
like, I was
wide
able
course.
to drift well. So I don't think I'm good at this. So maybe you are good at saying no to people, and that's
Maybe.
that's like
Yeah,
that's
what's
like
your
the
advice,
that's
Jordan?
the inverse.
That's the inverse. But you're like, I don't understand why no one's ever talking to you. This is amazing. How do I do it?
Right. You have this quality about you that nobody bothers you ever.
The grass is always greener, isn't it? Anyway. So I don't think we actually gave any advice on how to say no to people.
Yeah, no, I'm asking you. I need
Okay.
your advice. I have no advice for this. I think I'm even the person who posed the question.
I think you just have to be like really realistic and like honest with yourself. Like this is something I will one of my weird complaints about not even complaints. One of my criticisms of my wife Beth at sometimes is that, and it sounds weird, is that she's not selfish enough. And it is like there are times when it's just like, why didn't you just say no? Or like you're feeling bad about something, you just don't have to. Like,
Sure.
you're like it's unreasonable for that person to have asked you that thing, or it's like it's okay to just want something for yourself sometimes, and or to just want time alone and not have to feel guilty about saying no to people. And
Sure.
So the answer is just that being selfish is okay sometimes.
Sure.
And I think some people don't recognize that, and that like all selfishness is bad, and that's not true.
I can see that, because I know that there are situations, like, for example, we found out I was hosting a New Year's party, and we found out that some of our friends were hosting a New Year's party who like live within a mile of us.
Sure.
And upon finding out that they were, Alice and I were immediately like, oh my god, crap, like, should we cancel our party because like it's going to, like, we share a group of friends,
right?
Like, so obviously some of the friends that would otherwise go to their party are now going to come to our party, and like, so we were almost putting their thing in front of our own,
right?
In the same way, where it was like, maybe we should rethink this so that we don't affect their situation,
right? But you had the party anyway, and it was a blast. I had fun.
A blast.
Glitter everywhere. Minus the glitter, yeah. Anyway, we almost single started, so we went down on our previous performance.
That's okay. I came in second in one race.
There you go. A solid second place.
solid
second place.
We're getting there.
There we go. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for liking this video and subscribing to the channel. If you have any questions or would like our advice on anything, let us know in the towel section below, and Callie will filter through your questions and ask them to us in other episodes. And what is your New Year's resolution? Tell us.
Yeah. It seemed like you were going to end that sentence like 80 words ago.
Yeah. My rhythm ran out of steam, and I was just like filling in the next word as it came to
like
my
a droll of words
brain.
Vomiting out of you.
Yes.
Okay. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.